he had sickle cell anemia. On top of that, he decided to, use drugs and kind of walk through this path. And listen, you getting the exclusive because I don't really talk to a lot of people unpacking all of this. But today, for some odd reason, I feel the desire to do this with you because I believe that somebody who's going to watch this is really going to see this and it's going to really awaken them. And so, my dad, man, he decided to leave the household. He was using drugs. He would show back up in the middle of the night sometimes on that stuff, man, banging on the door.
Mm.
You hear me? Boom, 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 boom. Doing that kind of stuff because he was high off that stuff. And one day I looked at him when he came in, when he finally calmed down. My mom said, let him in. I was a teenager. I let him in. He slept downstairs. And I looked at him and I looked at him from a place of disgust
Mm.
because I'm just like, yo, what's really good? What's going on? And so I heard God talk to me, even at that age, even at that teenage age, and was like, you don't have a reason to look at him like that. Well, let's fast forward. At this point in time, he's going through this trauma in his body. I'm 15. He's down in my city at one of the major hospitals in my city, and we get the call one October night that, hey, he's passed away. My mom didn't say nothing to us. She just got us up, got us dressed. My cousin came to get us. We rolled down to the hospital, and I kind of knew what was going on. She walked into the back first, me and my sister in the waiting room. So she comes back out and tells us my sister collapsed and just went into a whole frenzy, bro. At this time, I'm being very strong, right? I walk to the back of the hospital with her, and I look at him, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. In my mind, I was like, one, God, we haven't created many memories as a young man and father,
Mm.
so why would you do this?
Mm.
Number two, Number two, I was saying, looking at him, why would you do this?
Mm.
You know, choice in this matter too. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get my answer until some years later when I come into this moment. I'm still in my teenage years, probably like 17, something like that. I hear this word from the Lord, and the Lord comes and He says, I want to be your father. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you are my father, right? The text says Abba. They call him, Heavenly Father. He says, no, I want to be your father. I want to be the direct source. Yes, you keep looking for earthly mentors.
Mm.
You keep looking for earthly spiritual fathers. You keep looking for earthly males who can help funnel and foster that desire to have father sonship with. And he says, you'll get some that will help. But I want to serve in that position. And I was like, whoa, whoa, what do you mean you want to serve in that position,
Mm.
God? He's like, I want to serve in that position. And literally, man, what I saw God do is become somebody tangible in my life. So what he started doing was he started taking me back and I started unpacking moments like this
Mm.
with myself. Why did I feel this way? What made me feel this way? Why did why did I respond this way? And I remember this, if I could back up, I
Mm.
remember for some odd reason I had to give words at my father's funeral and I broke down crying like a baby.
Mm.
In that moment, I didn't understand what was going on. When I got a little older, I was able to articulate and say, I broke down crying like that because everything that I wanted from him could now not be fostered because he was gone.
Mm.
And so people ask me all the time, Lawrence, where do you get this passion for young men, mentoring young men? I said it's because I didn't have it.
Mm.
Yeah, hear me. Yeah, I had some great men come along who served as mighty mentors in my life, and they did a fantastic job. This is the reason why I am the way that I am. I'm not taking any credit away from them, but my passion for it came because, like, I wanted it from my father.
Mm.
So I could have chose two paths. I could have chose the path where I said, I'm gonna let this fester me and go commit crime and go do the negative things, or I can take this and use it as a passionate moment. And so for me, where God became real was when I started seeing Him take what I wanted in my life and using me to cultivate that in other men's, other children, even girls, other teenagers' lives. That's when I said, "Oh, hold up, this is real. This is real." I was going into schools reading to kids, and kids falling in love with me. Lawrence, I don't know why. I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. What y'all? I don't. But I understood what it was. What he was doing was